Well, hello, Bashers. It is Tuesday, July the 8th at 5:05 Eastern Standard Time. Hey, everybody, it is Speedy Tuesday. Ooh, why is wearing it weird on my wrist today? Speedy Tuesday. Oh, look at the green screen's acting stupid. How you doing? Speedy Tuesday for any of us who celebrate Speedy Tuesday. I know I do every Tuesday and most days. How are you all today? It's great to have everybody back. The first day of our usual Basher week. Great to have everybody in the room. Look who got in here at number one, the incomparable Jim Lassick. Could it be true? I'm first. You couldn't possibly be more true. Couldn't possibly. Give me a second, guys. I just realized that I opened it up with Chrome. I'll fix this in a half a second. Don't you worry about a thing. Let me get rid of that. I don't want to be in there. I don't want to be here. Sorry about that. You know what I did? I started the show in Chrome, and I shouldn't have done that. I just normally start the show in Chrome. And Chrome, it turns out, not only was that the problem with the show last week, Chrome in general, there's a big warning when you go and you join Chrome now. When you get on Chrome, it says there's a problem with Chrome. It's green screen people who use certain effects, which is me. It just won't work. There's going to be an update. And I forgot that I'm using Opera now, and I totally forgot. So I started the show in Opera, and I apologize for that. That's not going to happen again because Opera does not do that. But unfortunately, had enough of it. Yeah, sorry about that, kiddo. Ray. That was my bad because I started the show in Chrome. Chrome doesn't work. Drooby do coffee in a Handsome Joe glass. Oh, just absolutely delightful. Went to the dentist today, got my stitch pulled out for my tooth that got pulled. That was a lot of fun. I went all the way out to Long Island in 97 degrees. It's so hot and humid. It's like a Turkish bath here in New York. Am I a bit blurry, Top Dog? Blurry, huh? Shouldn't be. I'm not on Wi-Fi. Shouldn't be blurry. Shouldn't be blurry, huh? Oh, come on. Come on, people. Blurry still? What is this crap? I don't know why that would be. I'm in Opera. My cameras, everything's all set up right. Let me check my lens, make sure it's not, maybe my lens is dirty. Hold on. That make a difference? Is it just the stream? I am not on Wi-Fi. I am directly plugged into the cable network. A wee bit out of focus. What if I do this? Does that look good? Does it get... I don't think it's the camera. I think it's the stream. Oh, come on. Clean blurry. Blurry, huh? I wonder why that would be. I mean, there's some things I can do, and there's some things that I can't do. Oh boy. Anyway, I was talking about Jim Lesk. It should sort itself out. It's an internet issue. Let's see. Let me do a speed test. Hold on. Let me do a speed test. Fast.com. And I'll let you guys in on it while I'm doing it. 590. I'm supposed to get a terabyte down, or whatever it is, not a megabyte. I'm supposed to get 1,000 down. 590 still more than enough for, but let's look at the upload speed, which is still shit. A lot of places elsewhere in the world, you get commensurate synchronous up and down. I do not. But has it sorted itself out yet? Is it kind of normal now? Refund. I'm not drunk yet. Think on the screen. That's thought I was intoxicated. Is it still blurry? Let me know. I don't know why that would be. Because everything, internet speed is good. I don't know what it could be. Got a brand new system. I don't know. Tell me how blurry it is right now. I'm sorry. I hate what this. Oh, she says it's okay now. Good. Yeah, I knew it would sort itself out because there's absolutely no technical things. I'm not using Chrome. I've got a super fast internet speed. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, back to the incomparable Jim Lassick being number one. Could it be true? Could it be? It's Jim Lassick number one, and Lord H is in at number two. Hey Scotty H, great to have you in at number two. And Paddle Power, you're up there too. I know I owe a couple of people some songs. It's just been, life's been good to me so far. It's been a little rough. I'm just catching up on all the stuff. Plus, I'm working on some real music, which is crazy, hasn't happened in a long time. Congratulations to Jim, of course. And Andrew Wolkowicz starts out the show with Canadian $5 Cats at the Edge of Space. Enjoy the day, everyone, and become a patron if you can. Upvote and subscribe. Big hearts out to you, the incomparable one. Thank you so very much. And the Andrew Wolkowicz commemorative gong. Let's go hit it. Boom. Dirk blurry. Oh, Andrew sent me a picture of me blurry. I mean, is that blurry really? I mean, all right, it's a little bit blurry. It's a little bit blurry. This stream is tonight. Man, as long as it sorted itself out. It's about time, Jim. It is about time that Jim Lassick got in there at number one. Thanks to Panel Power, Andrew, and Ray Ray. Nice way to start the day. You all have a great day and a show. I have meetings and now. Cheers to you, my friends. Cheers to you. Julian, time is too slow for those who wait, too swift for those who fear, too long for those who grieve, too short for those who rejoice. But for those who love, time is eternity. Amen, brother. Greed is a bottomless pit which exhausts the person in an endless effort to satisfy the need without ever reaching satisfaction. We've seen a lot of that in these United States. Ooh, the whole world is turning upside down. Ooh, I got a call this morning. I got a call from a very good friend of mine, BFF, as a matter of fact, and was on the Trump train for a really long time. And they were like, you know what, Dirk, you were right. All of this Jeffrey Epstein, all of a sudden there's no client list and all that stuff. Gee, I wonder why. Pam Biondi, she's like, oh, it's on my desk. We're reviewing it to scare the shit out of everybody. Because everybody's on that. Bill Clinton's on that. Trump's on. Everybody's on it. And now all of a sudden there isn't one. So, and finally, like so many people are saying, holy crap. Holy crap. The gift of seeing the life around myself clearly and vividly as something that is exciting in its own right. It is an innate gift, varying in intensity with my temperament and the environment. Nice. What's the difference between an Irish funeral and an Irish wake? One less drunk. Ooh, Jesus. You ever been to an Irish funeral? They used to be fun. They're not anymore because now people are dying with a little bit more frequency than I would like. Dean says, Jim, it's never just your imagine. Look how cool Dean looks. He looks like some kind of rock star, like you're in Oasis. Anybody watch the big Sabbath Ozzy send off and the Oasis shows? You guys watching those things? Anybody have tickets to go see Oasis? I know I find them extremely boring, but Oisin had a good point. You know, at least they're out there playing guitars and singing, and there's not backing tapes, and okay, I'll take that. But if I had a ticket, I'd sell it. Kevin Landon upvoted number 6 today. Happy Tuesday to Dirk and all the bashers. Working earlier again today, so I'll catch the replay tonight. Kevin Landon, watch tonight. Upvote and subscribe to Serve the Bash. Thank you so much. And upvote if you can. It helps the algorithm. You know what? Another thing is I never say this because I'm so bad at this, I'm not a grifter. I'm not good at grifting. So, but it really would help if you just wrote a comment at the bottom of the show. I don't care. You could say, my name is Michael. I've got a nickel. I've got it. Whatever. Just like a little comment on the show, not here, not live. When the show was posted. A couple comments, because then YouTube sees that and says, hey, this guy's got a consistent show. He's on here every single day. And, he's got, listen, I've got the best. Nobody's got better audience than I do. The Bashers rule. Bashers fucking rule. It's incredible. We all know each other. We've built a community. We built it together. I didn't know what this was gonna. I don't know what was gonna happen here. We found it. The beginning of watches, Rolex, Omega, it was all that shit. I was coming from that scrap heap. That's already, all the great watch people have their great watch content, and I just kind of interloped, because of my weird Omega, 311.001.564. You know what I mean? My weirdy savant Omega nerdiness was like, oh, I'm going to be the next watch guy. Nah. You know what I'm the fucking cat guy. And proud of it. Renaissance. Don't try to behave as though you are essentially sane and naturally good. We are all demented sinners in the same cosmic boat, and the boat is perpetually sinking. It's true. One of my favorite jokes ever is there was a German boat in the vicinity of the Titanic, and oh no, it wasn't the Titanic. Rewind. So there's a boat, and it's got torpedoed, and it's talking. One German boat is talking to another boat, and he goes, "Help! We need help. We are sinking. We are sinking." And he goes, "What exactly are you sinking?" I love that joke. You are sinking. What exactly are you sinking? Dave Fitzsimons, well done to Jay. Well done to Jim is right. Well done, Jim. You deserve it. Confetti. Get quick as I can. Steve Mac 3 says, I can live with number 8. Yeah, he can live. He can't live anymore. I can't live if living is without you. I love that song. Steve Mac 3, good one, Andrew. Had a wee chuckle. Dave Fahrenheit 451. Dave, you're still the king of the bashers, no matter what you do. There might be a new gunslinger in town. It's Jim Lassick, but you still are the number one. Renaissance. Consistency is contrary to nature, contrary to life. The only completely consistent people are the dead. Ooh. Maudlin. Wow. When the subject matter is forced to fit into the preconceived patterns, there can be no freshness of vision. Following rules of composition can only lead to a tedious repetition of pictorial cliches. This is true, and that's something that, as we've learned while watching his art throughout the Basherdom, it's one thing that he never does is repeat himself, and that's a problem with art. I talk about the groups that I don't love. I'm not an AC/DC fan. I get it. I get why people like it. I'm not a Rolling Stones fan. I get why people like it. I get it. I'm not an Oasis fan. I get why people like that. And that's what makes the world go round. You like potatoes, I say potatoes, and it's all fine. But like AC/DC and Guns N' Roses, not, I like Slash a lot. But the rest, I wouldn't listen to them for pleasure. It's not my thing. I don't care. I don't care. Who cares? I don't care. There's the thing about repetition that a lot of people do like, and I'm not one of them. Like I was a really big fan of a band called Queensryche, and they never made a record that sounded like the one before it. Every single record. I'm a Rush fan. Rush always changed their style. They kept constantly evolving. And I love that. I like being on my I like when I like an artist, Kate Bush. You all know that. You're sick of hearing about her. You all know that I love when art surprises me, as Julian does, as Steve Mac 3 does. It's like the pictures you guys send me of your daily routines, your kitty cats, your hobbies. You guys are always striving for some kind of new, exciting excellence for not just me, but for the Bashers at large. And that's, I think, what you got to keep it exciting in some way, shape, or form. That's why I'm going to be doing a walkabout to the ends of the earth any day now. I'll surprise you when I do it. I can't do it today. It's 100 degrees out. It's murder. It's absolute murder. I don't want to do it. Top dog. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Michelle. How are you guys? And Nick Brooker from the UK. Hello, all from the UK. I just started watching a new show called Worldwide Dom. He's a Scottish guy. He's a Scotsman, and he's one of those guys that rides on airplanes. And he doesn't. He's got a fresh take on it. He's not doing the seat and the meal and the thermos and the band like. There's that nonstop Dan guy, and I used to watch him, and then I just found like, you know what? You're privileged. He's too fucking privileged. I didn't like this because the napkin wasn't folded a certain way, and suffering succotash. Hi. It's just this guy. He's like this young, fresh Scotsman, and he's got a really cool take. He went to Greenland. I mean, he goes to some very far out places. I'm taking to check that guy out. It's called Worldwide Dom on the YouTube's universe, YouTubeverse. It was really good. I really enjoy him. He's got a promise. He's done nice editing, really well done. Number 12 says Nick Brooker, and you deserve it, my newest favoriteest basher. I love that this guy came in like a house on fire. Fantastic. We'll catch the replay later tonight. Have a great show, everyone, and to you, Nick Brooker. The beautiful one, Melly C. Happy Speedy Tuesday. Why is that riding? I hate in the summertime. Like this does not have any kind of easy link on it, man. I really need that. But I have to have this thing serviced. I haven't done it yet because I got this going on, and it's really freaking annoying to me. That's what's going on there. See that? See right here? Look at that. See? It's poking out, and I keep popping it back in. But and I'm afraid if I pop it back in, I might pop the bracelet off. I could replace it myself more than likely. But what I'm actually, because the spring bar is definitely fucked. But anyway, Speedy Tuesday. Let's do it the right way. Do you have a Speedmaster? Do you like Speedmasters? Do you want a Speed? Come on, focus. Hocus pocus, focus. There you go. Why are you not focusing? Why you do this to me, Demi? Yeah. How did I get on that? I don't even freaking know. With a snick and a snap, Tim Masso, the governor. Happy Tuesday bashing all. Hey, Tish C, how are you? I'm having a coffee. I'm talking to the bashers right now. Congratulations. I love how you guys are all giving Jimmy some loving. All my loving. Jimmy is one of the most special guys. Let me tell you, from off camera, one of the most stand-up, beautiful fellas. You guys all are. You know that. You know how I feel about you. But like a couple of people I've been able to cultivate some, off-camera relationships with. And I'm so grateful for those things, because it's like when in your life, when you get a little bit older, do you think you'll, develop and have new relationships with very exciting people who do exciting things and are relevant and so enriching in your own world? It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Like Fergal. Well done, Jim. See, I love how congratulatory you are. And speaking of him, $4.99. Hey, Dirk and friends, feeling the love from all of you today. Thanks, and I'll catch you, brothers and sisters, on the replay. Work calls. Cheers, all. Cheers to you, buddy boy. Let's give you some cowbell. Thanks, buddy. And Mart is here with the incomparable Bronson. Happy Speedy Tuesday. Oh, well done, Jim, being first today. And he's got a new, Bronson's got a new speed record. We'll see that, I think, in the when I'm reading the Gallery of Bastards. I will get to that. He's doing it in like 1 minute and 8 seconds or something like that. So he's timing him now, which is crazy. Not sure if my stuff get to the gallery. Get to the gallery. Get to the gallery. Yeah. Video. Let me download it now. Ray. Download. I'll get it now, and then I'll just play it now. Oh, it's that woman, dude. Why do you want me to play this thing? This is the second time you send me to this. I'll play it. Are you ready, Ray? I don't know what this is about, but I'm just afraid it feels a little kinky or something to me. You know me, I'm the least kinky person in the world. Some very attractive lady with Burberry on. Let's watch it all the way through because you can't hear it though, right? She's singing and it's really, really bad. She wants to take a lot of engines. I can't forget you. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. I don't know why you're making us watch that. It's very odd. Now, how do I stop it on my computer? Because I'm on 2 browsers now. Ray, what the fuck is going on with that? Look, 20, look, I just lost 10 people in the room from that. What the fuck has happened? Oh, man, that's terrible. What the hell was that about? I don't know. You're crazy. I don't know what to tell you. Jim says, Top Dog says, look, championships. I just lost 10 people from that. Why did you leave? Because they didn't want to watch that crazy lady doing that stuff. Raphael, no pints of the good stuff today. It is Tuesday. If anybody, oh man, when it's hot out, I want a really cold beer. But I just feel like I don't have the opportunity, because I want to have a relaxing moment for a beer. I'm not just a beer on the run kind of guy. But with the walkabouts, there will be some beer to be had. Oh no. Pretty sure it's Eastern Daylight Time, not Standard Time. Did I say daylight? What did I say? Eastern Standard Time. All right, I guess. All right, Ray 4964. You're right. We'll get past the. Hey, there's Drooby Doo. Where are you? New watch, new kitty. Coffee conventions. This guy's got it all. Daniel Gutierrez, I've had enough of it. What have you had enough? April Fools to late Dirk. I wasn't late. I was on time, on the money. I'm on at 5:05 on the dot. Okay? And DM, good evening, kind sir. Wishing you and yours only good things. Only the good things to you, buddy boy. Let's find your little only good things. There it is. You know what? He wishes you and yours only good things, because that's why we get together on the iBashers, to look at everybody's world, get a peep into their kitty cats or their vacations or their photography. And like I said, and this is how it works, and this is under the banner of only good things. If you have something you'd like to share with Dirk, that's me, and the rest of the bashers, it could be anything. Say you're into crocheting. Maybe you have a brand new hobby. Maybe it's motorsports. Water sports are out, but motorsports, very cool. It's Basherdirk@gmail.com. Basherdirk@gmail.com. You share it with me, and I share with the world. That's how it works. And I'm very happy to do so, because it's your show, and I just host it, and that's what it's always been. Thank you very much. That is a public service message from the iBashers Network. In Ray's defense, he's probably had a few pints. He sent that to me once before, though, Andrew. And I don't really know. Is Ray still posting from the pub? Melly says, oh no, what did I just watch? Crispy. Hey, Crispy. Hilarious. I don't know. I don't know. Can you explain that to us, Raphael? The Walk a Witch, focus, hocus pocus, you're welcome. Please upvote. Franco Fiore, grazie mille, signore. Thank you so much. Thanks, camera fun. My camera is not, because I get to see what the camera is doing. I'm looking, I see myself, and my camera is as sharp as a tack. It's just how it's being broadcast. So if I saw that it was blurry, I would do something, but it's nothing I can really do. The watch cured the blurry. Hooray. Love the Speedmaster. No idea why I don't have one, but defo will be my next watch. Most likely, of course. I mean, listen, I'm not going to try to convince you. But Hesselite, can I just make a statement here for you, beautiful Nick Brooker, since you're new to the show? And I don't know if you watched my first Omega in Space video. It's one of the only real content, not live show things that I've done on the channel. The Omega fine folks at Omega let me in on its premiere before it hit the masses, and I got into the store all by myself and got to wear it and film it, and it was just the most beautiful thing ever. And while I was a big fan of the CK205 and its many iterations, mostly the 60th anniversary Speedmaster, I think that by far the first Omega in Space is the one. It's Hesselite, but it's not. It's Sapphire. I called it Sapphire thinking, oh, I just came up with something that's going to set the whole watch world on fire. Everyone's going to call it Sapphire, and I'm going to be all over the place. It's like, Sapphire, Dirk said that. Nobody did. No, nobody did. I even said it to the guy in the Omega store. I said, I call it Sapphire. And my narration is like, it's just like Hesselite, but made from sapphire. It's so innovative. I call it Sapphire. Most people thought that just had some kind of lesbian context, but of course it didn't. It kind of backfired on me. Who knows? Carolyn Martin is joining in late, but I got here. Did you see that pretty girl in the I don't know what was going on with that stuff. I really don't know. Top Dog says that Ozzy has a very hard life. Yeah, he does. Dirk, when's the next? Well, it is this week, Daniel. It's just so damn, it's too hot. It's too damn hot. It's too damn hot. So there's no way we can really do it. I'm not going to go out there. I'm not going to go out there in that kind of weather. It's just way. Let's see. Just tuned in, and I seem to have killed it. Dirk only starting having issues after I started posting and sending pics. No. It's all sorted out, right? Just want to make sure that it's all sorted out and there's no more of that crap. Okay. Carlos says it was Sacre Bleu. Firefox. I could try Firefox too. It's not Firefox. Believe me, it's the intraweb. It's just, listen, it's live. Thank God it's the screen that's blurred. I thought I was intoxicated. That's hilarious. Ray, got my song. Thank you. P.S. I'm back smoking and drinking one night a week. Hey, listen, man, everything in moderation. I tell you, when they tell me that it's time for me to give up caffeine is the day I go walk to the nearest bridge and jump. Free headache with no hangover. It's not still blurry right now, is it? Crystal clear now. Okay, sorry about that. How do I have it set? Let me look at my settings to make sure I've got it in 1080p. I do not shoot this in 4K because, that would probably take up way too much. It's all set right. General camera, 1080p, blah, 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 full definition. Yeah, and you can't switch it during the show. Sorry about that. I don't know. Dirk's gonna, I don't want to set the world on fire. Hey, Top Dog, it's happy birthday. Did I miss something here? Hold on. Yeah, I'm jumping around a lot. Hold on. Let me see. Pixels back to norm. Great. Wow. Okay. Let me see. Did I miss something? Top Dog. Top Dog, is it? Yeah, Kevin Hawthorne's here. Good evening, Kevin Hawthorne. No tape. Incredible. Let's see. Rockstar overnight. Dino, definitely, maybe. Ask an American what they do for a living and hear lawyer, architect, etc. Ask a Frenchman in here. I eat, I drink good wine, I make love. Lost in translation. That's very true. Hey, Robin's Bird. Without You. I love that song. So that and who was it that I was talking to about the Babies? Do you guys remember the Babies? John Waite's band before he did Missing You. Those golden songs from the 70s, man. The pop songs, they were so beautiful, piano ballads and all that stuff. But he was cut off midstream by security. I missed a bunch of stuff here because it jumped. Hold on. Hold on to the night. You're answering me about it looks like Dino says, yes, I watched Oasis live YouTuber. He had 70,000 people watching the stream, the same amount as the gig. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Does the first comment on replay get a passion? I mean, get a brand new car. But he was cut off midstream by security. Yeah, because listen, I mean, can I just say that when I go, which is rare, one of the main reasons why I do not go to shows anymore is because everybody's standing there watching the show through their phones. I want to go and I want to go see a show. I want to go look at the band. I don't even like the big stupid screens because I went to see, my sister took me for my birthday like 2 years ago to see Paul McCartney, and it was a great show. Bruce Springsteen was there, Bon Jovi was there. But I found in a stadium, I don't like stadium shows because the band is so small, and then you're watching everything on these giant screens. You could just pop a DVD in, and what's different? You don't have to deal with all the people smoking weed, which I fucking hate. You know, knock yourself out if you smoke weed. I don't care. However, it's like, oh God, it just gets all over your clothes. It's really, really horrible. And well, everybody's holding their phone up, blocking the view. I'm like, could you put your phone down? I want to watch the band. You know, it's like Paul McCartney was doing Golden Slumbers, and it was like, come on. And you know, the tickets, they cost like hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. It's so crazy. Coffee's kicking in. I'm a caffeinated. We've got 2 generations now with such a sense of entitlement that they never had a slap in their face. And it's true. Like I said, my mother washed my mouth out with soap, and I'm glad she did. Is that abuse? I don't think so. Ask me. I didn't think so. I really don't think so. I don't think so. So let's talk about that. Nick, go in and try it on. It's like anything else. Go try them on. What's your wrist size, Nick? Let's talk with me. What's your wrist size? Yeah, because a regular Speedmaster is 42 millimeters. But if you want something a little bit smaller, like 42 is a great size for most folks. It's great for most folks. However, and I can wear 42 no problem. I have a 7.25 inch wrist, not the biggest wrist in the world, not the smallest wrist in the world. But this is 39 millimeters, and I love the way 39 millimeters looks. I love the way it sits on my hand. I like it. My wrist. And the new First Omega in Space is that. It's an absolutely gorgeous watch. It's so beautiful. Go check it out if you can. And I don't think the wait list is very long for it. I think it's a lot of places you can just walk in and get them. I heard you can get them on cruise ships and airplanes, like airports like that. So, you know, it's not Rolex. That's the thing. Here he is. Top Dog. Holy smokes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Top Dog. That's Jeff. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jeff. 51. I remember that. I'm catching Michelle. Yes, getting older, harder to meet real people. It is. Listen, you're set for life. Look at the beautiful lady you have. You have a beautiful life. You have crazy cars. You're handsome as all get out. What could be better for you? Happy birthday, Top Dog. Yes, yes, yes. I love when we have I got to get a birthday cake. I got to get a birthday, I got to make a birthday, ditty. That should be easy to do. I'm going to work on that in honor of you. And when it's done, we'll wish him another happy birthday. Happy birthday to Top Dog. I wish you and yours only good things. Yay. You're the best, man, NDM. Thank you so much. Happy belated birthday, Top Dog. Hope you had an amazing birthday full of joy, good health, and eternal happiness. You deserve it. You deserve it. He's a lovely, lovely fella. Ray Ray says, wrong address. Sorry. You could not hear her lovely voice. I mean, she was going like, I hear with engines. I like the motor. You come and get it. It's like, it's clickbait. Like, all these girls, these sexy girls with giant boobs, and they're playing guitar, and they're not that good, or they're faking it. That's the big thing on YouTube now, is everybody's doing like, there's a couple of big guitar guys out there. It turns out they're frauds. They're just going like, and they're full of shit. Most of those girls probably are too, but they're gorgeous. And it's like, Guys are like, can you believe that girl? Holy shit, she shreds. She's like Eddie Van Halen. Not really. Top Dog, thanks to you, buddy. Are you kidding me? Happy birthday to Top Dogs, Carolyn Marr. Did you send a picture to the Gallery of Bashtards tonight? Did you? Do we have it from you? Do you have how about send a picture, Carolyn Martin, of one of your beautiful puppies, or how about one of your beautiful watches? We love it when you're in the show, you know? 3/4 of life. I know that's the way you look at it. 3/4, right? Not anymore. It's almost like half nowadays. I purchased online today a new Speedy leather strap with deploying clasp. Hey, which one did you get? Oh, it's Tucker's birthday. Oh my God. Let's bring this. Listen, this is the odd man out here. Let me get rid of this banner. Hold on. Get rid of the banner. Okay. So you all know the brood, right? You all know Drooby Jew and Heather's brood, but this is the odd man out. This is Tucker. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tucker. Happy birthday to you. Yes, he tolerates all those cats. And you're beautiful, Tucker. Thanks for sending that on, Drooby Doo. Because look at how cute that is. They have such a beautiful family now that they got Junie. So great. So great. Top Dog says she was made in China. Tell me. It's going crazy. Raphael, what are we going to do with you? Skunk weed, keep it in your mom's basement. I mean, when I was a kid, when everybody around me used to smoke pot, it didn't smell like that, like it does now. It smells like skunks. Why is it so loud now? Why is it so loud? And everybody smokes it all over the street. I'm a old fart. Oh, wow. 8-inch wrist. Shit. Wow. Try them on regularly. My AD will send pics of my trying on plus the first Omega space, which looks small on me. Oh, I bet it does. Hey, guess what? We're going to go there right now. Let's do that now. Oh, here we go. Thanks, Nick Brooker. And look at me. But I don't think that looks small. I think that the bracelet looks tight. That watch is so beautiful, though. I mean, my God, is that watch beautiful? Oh, Jesus Christ. The alpha hands, oh my God. That bracelet. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I mean, a flat link bracelet. Doing, and that slate blue dial. Oh, I just think that this watch is amazing. I don't think it looks small, but it definitely looks smaller than a regular one. Now let's see what else you tried on. Yep, there you go. Yep, there's the 3861 and Hesselite. I mean, in this picture they look the same. We got to see a wrist profile. There we go. Okay, see, there you go. Yeah, that does. It does. It fits well. It does indeed look well on that wrist. Yeah, it does. Yep. You got some big paws there, Palio. Look at that. Yeah, the 3861 bracelet looks great too. Yeah, it looks chunkier. It does suit you really well. Listen, you can't go wrong. What a beautiful watch. And there's a whole, look at this, and a Tuda. That's a big monster, though. Fuck. Jesus Christ. It's amazing how small that flat link bracelet looks compared to the 3861, huh? Looks teeny tiny. Listen, this is classic. It's the moon watch. It's classic. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, you're sold on it, right? It does look perfect on you. It looks perfect. I got to say, though, to be fair, to go back a little bit, I mean, the bracelet just looks like it would, like you needed another link on that, or just use the adjustment on that. Well, that looks great, man. I mean, listen, come on. Oof. I mean, Basher approved either which way you go. I could see how you'd like that better, though. You do have a pretty thick wrist. That's big. That's no joke. Great. Thank you for that. What a great way. Yeah. Listen, we could do stuff out of don't have to do it on the Gallery of Bashtards. We could do it live here during the show. My mom put soap in my toothbrush and then I had to brush my teeth. That is incredibly innovative. Nick Brooker at 42 or Speedmaster Racing for oh, I love racing. 4425, yeah. Do you have a big wrist, Dean? You don't strike me as like he's got a beefy arm. You're a lanky fella, aren't you? Aren't you lanky? Aren't you like kind of lean and muscly? Top dog, good people. No, you're good people. Hardcore Shutterbug. Hello there. Hello, you ladies and gentlemen. Hello, you ladies and gentlemen. What song is that? Anybody? What band is that? What song is that? I know Steve knows. Hardcore Shutterbug. What was I going to tell you, Hardcore Shutterbug? I was on the phone with John last night for like 6 hours. I'm not kidding you. The phone call was 6 hours. We had a lot to catch up, and most of it was talking about pizza. Because he's way out on Long Island right now, and he wants to kill himself. Happy birthday, Tucker. Happy birthday, Tucker. Yes, happy birthday, Tucker. Nick Brooker. Yes, Dean, lovely too, but think my mind is made up on the original Hesselite Moonswatch. Please, pick sent to Dirk. And we've got him. Yeah, I agree. And why not? Why not? Why not? Drew B, to you live on an arc. He does live on an arc, you know. That is the one and done, Speedy. Yeah, man, you can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that. Ha ha, Dean. Look at you guys are loving it. Thanks all the bashers given newest basher, one of the new super bashers. Yeah. Andy M. Weed is much stronger now. It apparently works very well. Drew B says first Omega in space. Yeah. Oh, you have a 7-9 wrist. Wow. Look out. Look out. Hardcore Shutterbug says cheap trick, and you got it right, baby. That's right. Well, you ought to be in movies. Let's see. Jeff Chester. Someone selling. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out of sequence a little bit. We'll do the Gallery of Bashtards. We have a lot, so I can intersperse them with some stuff. This is from the birthday boy, realizing I have free will and I can just make arms for my cat. Oh, that's very cute. Oh, isn't that cute? Hey, Hardcore Shutterbug, how about some Daryl shots? It was Daryl's birthday the other day, right? Steve's, my friend Hardcore Shutterbug, Steve's got a cat named Daryl, who you've met many times, and it was his birthday the other day, 10 years old. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daryl. Happy birthday to you. I wish the original Speedy 42 had that. Yeah, sure. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, listen, Speedmaster's just the same. Listen, it's really just, you know, a matter of preference, you know, because listen, the original Speedmaster did have, never had a great blue dial, but it had the alpha hands, you know. There's just lots of different iterations of Speedmasters, you know. Hold on a second. One moment, please. Yeah. You go. Let's go find them. The first Omega in space, 1962. Ready? Let's go check it out. What just happened? You ladies and gentlemen. Hold on a second. Let me find it. One moment for you all. Share the screen. Let's share the screen, baby. Here you go. Okay. This is the best part. There it is right there. See, that's 1962. That's the Wally Schirra. The Wally Schirra, actually, is how we pronounced it. It's a beautiful watch. It's a very crazy band that's on, right? And then you had the alpha hands. You know, obviously that's a vintage, you know, real vintage loom. You know, and then as it got older, you get the stick hands, you know, the baton hands. You know, and it's great. You know, I mean, listen, they're not moon watches per se. You know, but they had them. They all had them. You know, they all had them. You know, so it's a Speedmaster. I mean, the original, you know, CK2915 that had you know, that had the big arrow hands. You know, because I can't remember what they were called right now because I've said it too many times in my entire life. Broad arrow. You know, which I used to love, and now I don't think I like anymore. I think they take up too much real estate on the dial. So, I don't think so. But I agree with you. I agree with you to some extent. I think that's probably right. Interesting. I'll edit this message. Not long back was 2 hours on 200 feet. Cliffs getting rescuing a rouge to press sheep. Okay. So can you send me what was it called? The whatchamacallit machine? Ray, send me the machine that tells me exactly how to decipher whatever that means. Interesting. I'll edit this message. Not because he's on it because he's a sailor. He actually sends stuff in like a kind of code, and it's very, very hard to understand what that means. Please, vintage Speedies are amazing. Tim, a birth year. Yeah, isn't that nice? 69 is a very big problem, though. Well, actually, it's not. 69 is already 861. But once you start, listen, Speedmasters are pretty affordable. They really are until you get into the vintage world. Once you get in the 60s, forget the 50s, that's over. Long gone. But once you start getting into the 60s, then the prices go up, especially if there's a 321 in there, which, arguably, the most beautiful, inarguably, the most beautiful movement I've ever seen. It's a Lamania, but the way Omega decorated that thing back in the day, it's absolutely beautiful. Dino says, Andy M., really practice what you preach to you. Ray, translation. He just got back and he spent 2 hours on a 200-foot cliff trying to save a sheep that was lost. Holy shit. Not long back was 2 hours on 200-foot cliff rescuing a rouge. A rouge? Oh, a rogue to press sheep. Got it. Oh. Thank you, Andrew. Are you drinking, Ray? What will we do without you, my friend? Anyway, now it's time for the actual Gallery of Bastards. Send me a shot. The sublime, the obscure, the Gallery of Bastards. You share it with me, and I share with the Gallery of Bastards. Send me a shot. The sublime, the obscure, the Gallery of Bastards. You share them with me, and I share with the world. Drooby doo, this is Jack, the patriarch of the Kitty Clan in the Drew house. And he doesn't get enough screen time because we're all crazy about Kay and crazy about June. So look, that's Jack, who has been kind enough to allow all these new kitties into their world. So let's all send a round of applause to Jack, who deserves a welcomed respite from all of the turmoil and craziness that's been going on with all the new integration of all the new family members. And we can't thank you enough. And Jack is beautiful. And Tucker, happy birthday. So that's great. That's absolutely great. Thank you, Drooby doo. And he says, we can't forget about Kay. No one would ever forget about Kay. Look at this. You guys ready? You guys ready for this? I don't know if you are. Look at this. Does it just make you want to cry? It just makes you want to cry. Just so crazy. Look at that. That's so funny. Top Dog says that Jack was out with the sheep last night. He couldn't keep up, believe me, if he tried. Oh, look at this. Look at this is Kay. I mean, she's a miracle, thanks to Drew and Heather and Andrew. Absolutely incredible. What she went through and now where she landed. It's just, great humans, great people deserve great things. He's got a brand new root beer. We love you, Kay. We love you so very much. You make the world a better place living with Drew and family. We love Kay. Nick, do you know the story? Were you kicking around when the whole Kay thing went down? She was left for dead and frozen to death with a leg that had to be amputated, and she was on death. They were going to put her down until Drew and Heather stepped in and brought her into their family. I mean, it's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. It absolutely is. We love you, Kay. No one would ever forget our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Kay. Never, ever in a million years. Thanks. So, hey, Nick Brooker. Some diving. Hey. This is like an amazing hobby. You guys ready for this? Look at this. And this is very cool stuff too. Can I make this? Can I make these bigger? I can. Look at that. Why don't I do that? Getting used to this. I'm working on two different browsers at the moment, but you know, it is what it is. Look at this. Look at all that equipment. See, that's a hobby, man. You've got all the, you know, breathing apparatus and cameras, and that looks like serious, like deep diving. There. Look at this. This is like James Cameron stuff. Holy macaroni, Nick Brooker. Wow. Look, you're in a wreck too. See, I would love to do that. That's exciting. You know, when I went to Mexico, we were talking about jet skiing, we were talking about scuba diving. You know what we did? None of that. I hung out and did nothing. We didn't do any of that. Look at this stuff. Holy crap. Oxygen. What's that other stuff? Oh, look, Nick B. Oh, man, that's so sick. Oh, wow. How cool is that? What does that say there? Aluent. What does that mean? What is that stuff, Nick Brooker? Nick Brooker, tell us what that stuff is. You got oxygen tanks, and then you have a tank of other stuff. That's not the liquid oxygen that they had in the abyss, is it? Look how cool that is. How deep are you also? This is mental. Wow. Wow. This is crazy, Nick Brooker. And where is this also? Tell us where this is. I would totally do this. I would totally do this. I would get Nick Brooker says diluents, the gas you mix with 100% oxygen for your breathing gas. What is it? A combination of methane and carbon dioxide, like our atmosphere? Is that what it is? Because 100% oxygen, you'll get high from that. I did oxygen therapy for a while because it was like they had oxygen bars in here in New York, and you lay down and they, you know, give you oxygen. And I have to say that I really liked it. I felt like my brain cells were working better. Oh shit! Look at this. Oh, this is insane. Look, it's a jellyfish. Where are you, Nick? Where is this, man? Tell us where this is. Oh wow! This is Nick. This is mental. Wow. Look at this action. Look at that. And you're staring right at it. Holy moly, Kazoli. These pictures. We're gonna also I have so many questions. What kind of camera do you use so where you get these incredibly colorful and super duper sharp underwater images? Look at that jellyfish, man. Look at that thing. Isn't life incredible? Like, look at us, you know, and then look at them. It's just completely a different thing. You know, so when like they finally come to eat us from another planet, they might look like jellyfish. And they might be in water like season 3 of Enterprise. The Zindi. Nick, these are incredible. These photographs are nuts, man. It's crazy stuff, man. Absolutely crazy. Look at this. And what is this giant sphere? Wow, this is crazy action, man. Wow. Also, later this summer, iBashers go skydiving. Nobody wanted to do it last year, but I'm definitely doing. Actually, you know where it's going to happen though? It's going to happen in Italy because in the town where we're going, there's skydiving. It's called Skydive Fano, and guess what? I'm going. I'll take you with me. I don't know who of my gang's going to go. I know like Emmett's not going to go because he's a father. He can't do it. That would be irresponsible, right? For a dad to do it. He would probably want to do it, but he probably won't. I don't think Ashim would be interested in something like that at all. Because Paul's already said a million times, absolutely no, under no circumstances would he ever do that. Anyway, psychotic. Nick Brooker, that is insane. Wowza. Wowza, wowza, wowza. Steve McLeod from the Clan McLeod. Some of his beautiful art. Let's get going. Oh, this is cool. What is that? It's like some kind of is that law? Oh, see, you're doing the Julian shit now. You're playing with my brain. You're playing with my little feeble brain here. Is that like a small piece of glass or a large piece of glass? I can't tell. Look at this. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. See, that I could run with that. That's quite beautiful. All right. What does this say down here? Oh, it's in Latin. All right, you Latin speakers, knock us out. Prostitution. Yeah. The lady in red. Hey, you know what? It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. That's actually a very cool painting. And I like how it matches with all the fire stuff. Steve, beautiful photography. Beautiful stuff. Steve does great work. Thank you so much, Steve. Speedy Tuesday. This is our very own Julian. The collection. Julian, the collection. Tuesday, July 8th. See, here he is again with cement, stone, wood, steel, glass, texture. That is what Julian is up to. Texture. That is this actually looks like my friend Mary's brother. Got a little bit of a kind of a crooked smile. Amazing. Wow. Amazing. Very cool. Wow. The sad remnants of a decommissioned building, probably. Who's that lady? Who's that lady? Mm. Wow. That's very cool. She was running for some kind of office in the 60s because look at that. Look at the string of poils. Yeah, this is kind of cool. It's almost like a Banksy, but not really. It's all the new Banksy fakers, right? But very cool. Some graffiti art. Looks a little bit like Jeff Goldblum. Or Jeff Fahey. Anybody remember Jeff Fahey, the actor? Oh, that's cool. This is kind of Magritte, isn't it? I mean, it's obviously a play on Magritte. Beautiful, though. Did you make this? What did you do with this? I'm curious, Julian. Please let me know. Oh, this is great. This is that girl with the really long hair. Wow, her hair is crazy long. She's having a smoke. She's looking at Waterloo. She's looking at the map of the city. Wow. Her hair is very long. Crystal Gale. Oh, look at that. How pretty is that? In a hotel, this woman's checking in. We could make up a whole thing. That's Serge and Romeo. And they're in Roma. They're at the Hassler and they're checking in. And she's a British tourist. Her name is Gwen. She's waiting for her very rich husband. Oh, wow. Is this an octopus? What is going on here? Some kind of ripple effect. Wow. Wowee. Incredible. Everybody's saying don't do it. You know, it's funny. When I worked at El Rio Grande, I was putting together a trip for, I said, who wants to go skydiving? And a bunch of people said, yeah, we'd love to go. And I put a thing on the wall. It said, who wants to sign up for skydiving? We'll all go together. It'll be a great group outing. It'll be really, really super duper fun. And like we'll do it like in a month or something. And people started signing the thing. And then a weekend later, I find out that all of the Mexicans who worked in the restaurant all went skydiving and left us all, the rest of us, out of it. And I was like, you guys are racists. You included you got rid of all the gringos, man. I was like, oh man. And it was like 30 of them went. And I was trying to like make a whole big let's all get together thing. And I said, you guys didn't think about including us? And this girl, Anna, I never liked her. And she goes, oh no, Biddy, was just for the Spanish people. I went, oh, okay. Be like that. Incredible. Beautiful, Julian. Hold on. Don't do that to me. Don't do that. I was going to do the recap. I thought that was really mean. I was trying to get everybody together for brotherhood and camaraderie. Beautiful. Julian, everyone, our resident artiste. Photographer extraordinaire. Thank you, Julian. Thank you so very much. That was mean, right? So mean. And it's like Jane Chow was like our bookkeeper, and she was a big manager there. She's Malaysian, and she says whatever the fuck she wants. She just be like, "Well, you got fat." And she go, "Wow, well, you out drinking last night? You look like shit." She would just tell you exactly what she's thinking. She walked to them. She goes, "Fuck all you. You're all racist. You didn't want any of us go." She go, "No more special favors for any of you." She goes, "We feel excluded." I was like, "That's right, Jane. We feel excluded." So funny. Unbelievable. Raymond purchased a new Panerai leather strap, more of a new buck leather. The watch buckle a bit more shiny. Panerai strap is the best. This is Dino, ladies and gentlemen. Our very own Dino. Yeah, baby. Yeah, look at the brown on brown, though. It looks great. It looks great. Wow. I like it. It's almost nude. I mean, it's chunky. It's a chunky monkey, right? It's got some heft to it. The stitching looks fantastic. Well done. Beautiful. Beautiful. That looks amazing. I love it. Does everybody love it? I love it. What do you guys think? Drew B says it's no moon swatch, but it's still pretty cool. Now it's a buckle. She's got a panoramic buckle on that baby. Yeah, I know. She's the fucking best. You could always count on Jane for like honesty. She would always say, she'd be like, "What happened?" Be like, "What happened?" She goes, "You look like shit." she's one of the best parts of working there. It really was. Dino, everybody, amazing. It looks great. Now, did I get this wrong about this? Yeah, this is from Panerai. Those are great, man. I love Panerai straps. Need a Panerai in the collection? Yes, you do. And Panerai would look sick on you, man. Scotty H, he loves Panerai. We all love Panerai. We all love Panerai. Oh, lovely Pram Dean. Yeah, who doesn't love that? Who doesn't love that? Yeah, that's pretty great, Dino. We love it. Melly C Tuesday, Snoopy says. Let's see what Snoopy says from the purple one. Let's see what Snoopy says. Golden rule. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Talk to people the way you want to be talked to. Respect is earned, not given. Amen to you. Thank you, beautiful purple one. And we get and then we got Eminem Madness, Smoking Mindy Madness. Yeah. Oh, hello, honey. Oh, I love the donut. I love when they just do the little circle thing, and then every once in a while they'll start cleaning their tail. She's so pretty, pretty lady. She knows she's beautiful. That's her problem. She knows she's beautiful. They don't have to work. You don't have to work that hard when you're that beautiful. Yeah. I'm just thinking about Jane now. How funny she was. Just that woman. And she had we used to have to climb up a ladder. The office was up a ladder. The restaurant closed this year, closed in January after almost 50 years in business. I was there for half of that. And we used to have to climb up a ladder. And she was always up there in her lair, and it was amazing. She's pretty. Look at the big bug eyes right there. Hey, Jane. If you're watching, Jane, I miss you. You're always hilarious. Oh, look at you. Pretty lady. What a great pictorial of her today. Oh, look at this. And talented, too. Look at that. She's like one of the Walendas. Isn't that incredible? Oh, how did she do that? Oh, look at Mindy. Mindy, you should blow this up and frame that because that's amazing. Oh, she's so alert, right? Look at that. What is she staring at? Is there a bug in the house? What's she staring at? Melly. Look at that is talent. Isn't that crazy? Oh my god. Oh, pretty. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, he's got a little eyelash in there today. Pretty lady. Oh, yeah, that's the poster look. Oh, enjoying her sunshine. She looks like a kitten in this picture. She really truly does. Looks like a little baby kitten. And sacked out. Not in a bed. I'm surprised she's not in a box. And now we get some more. Oh, he's for you, Carolyn. Look at him. He loves his purple. He loves his mommy. Even though they claim that he goes more for him than her, but yeah, I don't know if that's true. Maybe it is. I think Laverne loved me and Paul equally. She knew how to manipulate both of us for what we were good for, you know. Audio Technica ATLPW. Hey, good news also. I'll tell you right after the I fixed my TV. My TV is back and better than ever. Is that a receiver? Very cool. He's on top of a box. What else is new? He's a cat. Oh, Mark. Oh, you have purple curtains too? Oh, wow. You got a lot of purple in there. Oh, look at him sleeping. Oh, time for cleaning. Time for cleaning. Mork and Mindy madness, madness. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's an amazing poster too. Yeah, yeah. Mork and Mindy madness, everybody. Look at her. She's beautiful. Thank you so much for that. That was beautiful. What a great Mork and Mindy madness today. Yeah, so I ordered a main board for my 2013 Panasonic plasma television that I said they'll have to take out of my cold dead hands. All the HDMI's died, so I was using an adapter that is like a component to HDMI for all my stuff, and it was working, but it's not sharp or good or anything. So yesterday it came in the mail, the new main board. I took my computer. I took the back off the TV, and I very carefully took a long time because I'd never done this before. I removed the old main board, put the new main board in there, and vacuumed the whole inside of it, and because it was so full of dust, and turned it on, and it looks like a brand new TV. The panel is so bright. It is so insanely bright. Of course, I have to recalibrate it because my TV was calibrated, but it looks so great. I had to turn off motion blur and all that horrible shit that people have on their TVs. There's nothing worse than the refresh, that horrible motion blur shit. It makes everything look like a soap opera. But yeah, I was so happy that because I love my plasma TV, and when I move to Italy, I'll get a new TV. But for now, I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm gonna keep my plasma for right now. Anyway, that's my story. Jim Lassick, hey, the basher of the day, the keeper of the house. Jim Lassick is the man, and he ain't no louse. Look at him here. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. He's an architect with a Rolex. Now, that looks small on a guy like that. You know what I mean? You got to be wearing deep sea. It almost looks small on his manly wrist. Look at that. Crazy shit. He's a He-Man. That's why. Oh, Grace O'Malley Irish whiskey, the dark char cask, right? Oh, isn't that gorge? Oh, look what he's wearing there, though. Grace O'Malley, born in 1530, but not the whiskey, established in 2017. I got to ask the O'Malley boys if they've ever had that, or is it shite? Amazing. Is it good? Jimmy, what do you think of that stuff? You're the guy. You're the whiskey guy. You're the big whiskey guy. Ray says, your birthday gift. What the hell is this? Something else? Is there something else in here? Oh, it's her again. I don't know what's going on here. You sent it to me like a bunch of times. I'm like a little scared. Ray, no sub. There it is again. Oh, Ray with an actual photograph of him in a watch. Well, we'll take that, Ray. There you go with his Casio. With your Casio. He's got a gigantic wrist because he's a seaman. He's a giant seaman. Beautiful. It's Casio. Those are so popular in America right now, Ray Ray. Everybody and their mother's wearing those. It's so hot. So hot. Drew, 3-in-1 shot. Hey! Drooby doo. He's got some kitties. Oh, look at that. Look at them. Oh, how sweet is that? See, that's the OG crew. Look at that. That's the OG. Are they like hanging out like boy, crazy boy? Are they like the Jets and the Shacks? Look at that. Oh, look at this thing. Look at this action. Unbelievable. Oh, thank you, Drew. How wonderful is that? Thank you for that. Of course, we want to give them just as much time, For Nick, sexing, bassing sharks. That's me. Okay. Hey, this is for you, Nick, from Raphael, our very own Ray. This is him right on top of a giant whale. There he is right there. There's the man himself in the picture. Look at that. Wow, that's crazy. Got to get some crazy camera action down there. Unbelievable stuff. Guys, that's the Gallery of Bastards for today on this Tuesday, July 8th. Thanks for all the pictures, guys.
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots, the sublimely absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world.
Nick says most of those pics, Scalpaflow, Scotland. The German First World War fleet, 40 to 50 meters deep. Hey, pretty cool. Ray Ray's like, rebreathers. Oh my God. More importantly, what watch you wearing? Beautiful pics, says Tessie. Dean says, iPhone 16 Pro, hardly. CWC SBS on the last tornado over the dry suit. There you go. How cool is that? Wow, says him. Clear fad. The pictures are amazing, man. Deep water and fish with big teeth, no. But jumping out of a perfectly fine aircraft, sure, as long as I don't end up with a 60-foot pine tree up me arse. Yeah, that's true. Tracy Farris says, please don't do it. Big skydiving accident in the U.S. last week. Lots of casualties. If you're in Fano and you are injured, there's no airlifting. Well, then, this is the end. Beautiful friend. The end. Thanks, Tracy, for your concern. Andy M says, cool, Steve. I love it. Yeah. And Scotty H says, don't do it, Dirk. Come with me. YOLO. That's right. You only live once. That's the way I look at it, too. Very surreal, Julian. Yeah, everybody's loving that. I get so many emails about Julian's work. And Julian, everybody's like, when is Julian doing a show in London? I'm like, I don't know. We'll all come if he does one in London. Melly C says, how rude. She's talking about the Mexicans who refused to let the gringos go. And it was my idea, God damn it. Great pics, Julian. Loves the Pam. Yeah, we all love the Pam. Andrew getting political. There will be no peace in the Middle East until all mothers love their children more than they love teaching them to hate others, regardless of the. And amen to you. Big heart to you. Everybody needs to fuck off, especially BB. He needs to fuck off more than anybody. Aussie Malaysian. I'm used to hearing the truth in a very direct way. I love that, though. You know what? Listen, when you first hear that, you're taken aback by it. You really are. And then you grow to appreciate it. Because you know what? Sometimes somebody has to tell you like shit. Mindy, says Robin's Bird. Big hearts to you. The women of the bash who we love. We love you, women of the bash. The Mellies and the Robins and the Jocelyn's and Becky Brown. Oh my God, you guys are just the greatest thing ever. Thank you so much. Eminem Madness, Smoking Mindy Madness. Mindy has pretty privilege and she knows it. Yeah, it's very, very true. Top Dog, loving Mindy. So true. My parents' Samsung Plasma is still going somehow, and it's from 2010. Yeah, my Plasma, I can't believe how comparatively how different it looks now. It looks like I got a brand new TV. It's 50% brighter. So whatever was happening there, I don't know, because I didn't change the screen. The panel is the same. I don't know how it worked out, but man, it looks amazing. Proud of myself. Amazing Rolex, Jim. Yeah, Casio, cool. Robin's Bird says, sweet babies, Melly C, cuteness overload. 3 kitties, I know. That's a cool watch, Ray Ray. He wears his every single day, as you should. Beautiful Drew Crew, says Andy M. Yeah, it's beautiful. Nice shark pic. Yeah, you guys are great. You're the best. You're the best. Guys, that's the show. 6:20 at night on Tuesday, July. Thanks so very much for joining me on this beautiful day. Thank you to Andrew and Jimmy. Jimmy, welcome to the Basher of the Day. You deserve it so very much. Thanks, everybody. If you can, like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up if you like. Oh, that's the wrong one. I got to do this. Yeah, give us a thumbs up. And if you could, comment in the show. Say, I hate Dirk's shirt. Dirk looks fat. Be Jane Chow and say something. Dirk's hair is really getting gray. Dirk looks like he's going bald. It's because it's my gray roots. That's what happens when you dye. When you dye your hair, and you have silvery roots, it looks like you're going bald. But I'm not. But that's okay. I'm comfortable with the hair I've got on my head. Guys, thanks so much for the show. You guys are absolutely the greatest thing in the whole wide world. We love you, love you, love you. Thanks to the special ladies of the Bashers, Carolyn Martin. I couldn't possibly name them all in one. Melly C, of course. Am I forgetting anybody? I'm forgetting lots of people, but I'll feature you each and every single day. I can't thank you enough for all the beautiful people who come here, and we're so grateful. Guys, remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. And remember, if you encounter somebody who's not very nice, give them the benefit of the doubt. Why, you say, Dirk? Because they could become your new best friend. They could be the greatest person in the whole wide world. You just don't know it because you didn't give them a chance. You know what? It's either that or they're just a Bashers.